We make predictions every single day about politics, pop culture, the economy, and the biggest stories making headlines. Kalshi, America's #1 prediction markets platform, lets you trade those predictions in a live market. Will Gavin Newsom win the 2028 Democratic presidential nominee? Right now, Newsom is currently trading at 17%, meaning a $100 trade would pay out $555 if they win the nomination. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. Download the Kalshi app and use code DCR to get up to $500 in bonus credits when you trade $25. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. If you've ever had a bad experience with an automated phone system, and especially if you run a business with a customer support component, this one is for you. The days of robotic voices are behind us. The system where neither party is especially happy, the callers or the people who work in customer support, it must be the most universally despised system in business, and it's overdue for a rethink. This is where 11 Agents comes in. 11 Labs is one of the leaders in the sound AI space, and they have just introduced 11 Agents. It's not a chatbot, not a phone tree, it's a voice AI agent that listens, understands, and resolves issues. You can look up your account, process your request, and escalate intelligently. Whatever needs to happen, the voice sounds like a human. The response time feels immediate, and it runs 24/7 in over 30 languages. 4 million plus agents are already deployed and delivering results. If you run a business with any kind of customer operations, support, sales, or onboarding, you can start with a demo at 11labs.io/DCR. See what 11 Agents can do for your specific workflows. Guided rollout capacity is limited each quarter, so if you want to be one of the first companies with a customer experience that people actually talk about in a good way, now is the time. 11labs.io/DCR. ELEVENLABS.io/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, August the 7th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $64,947. Ethereum is up slightly at $1,914. BNB is up slightly at $591.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18 plus.
Got a Sam's Cafe pizza order up. You know the best part about this spicy Italian sausage? I voted for this topping. Yeah, just another perk of being a member. Come join us. Sam's Club.
Well, President Donald Trump is reviewing bipartisan ethics language tied to the Clarity Act that would require him to divest from crypto-related businesses, a move Bloomberg reports could also let him defer federal taxes on those gains for years or potentially indefinitely, creating millions of dollars in potential tax savings. Senators sent the proposal last week, and the provision has become central to securing Democratic support for what would be the first comprehensive federal crypto regulatory framework. Democrats have pushed for restrictions addressing Trump's crypto interests. The latest proposal would also allow state attorneys general to enforce the ethics rules, reversing an earlier version that gave sole enforcement authority to the Justice Department. The Senate faces a tight timeline, with lawmakers scheduled to leave Friday for a month-long recess and attention likely shifting toward the November elections afterward. Well, crypto market maker Wintermute has registered its New York-based subsidiary Wintermute USA as a broker-dealer with the SEC and FINRA, allowing it to expand beyond crypto into traditional equities, options, and crypto-linked ETFs. The firm can now provide liquidity to U.S. securities exchanges and over-the-counter counterparties, trade stocks and options for its own account, self-clear digital asset securities transactions, and act as an authorized participant for exchange-traded products, including those tied to digital assets. CEO Evgeny Gaivoy said the move reflects Wintermute's view that crypto and traditional finance will increasingly converge, particularly as tokenization expands. The SEC has generally supported blockchain experimentation, but has emphasized that putting securities on-chain does not exempt them from existing securities laws, and that many tokenized securities activities require proper licensing. Wintermute has already expanded into market making for tokenized gold and prediction markets this year. Well, a Michigan federal judge denied Coinbase's request for a preliminary injunction that would have blocked the state from enforcing gambling laws against its planned sports event contracts, ruling that the exchange failed to show federal law likely preempts Michigan's authority. Coinbase sued Michigan in December 2025, arguing prediction markets fall exclusively under the Commodity Futures Trading Commission and that state regulation conflicts with the Federal Commodity Exchange Act, particularly as it seeks to offer Michigan customers event contracts. U.S. District Judge Shalina Kumar rejected those arguments, finding Coinbase had not established that sports event contracts qualify as swaps under federal law or that complying with both federal and Michigan law would be impossible, dismissing its claims as applesauce and noting that added cost or difficulty does not make compliance impossible. The case is part of a wider fight over prediction market regulation. Coinbase has also sued Illinois and Connecticut, arguing prediction markets are fundamentally different from sports books, while the CFTC has separately sued 9 states as it pushes for federal control of the sector. Well, the mother of late Ondo Finance founder Nathan Allman is seeking control of the company and the removal of the current CEO and president, alleging in a Delaware court filing that he improperly assumed leadership after her son's death without board approval. She argues that as representative of Nathan's estate that she controls a majority voting interest and had authority to reconstitute Ondo's board. After being appointed a state representative in late June, she named herself sole director and expanded the board. The complaint also alleges the CEO used company resources to pressure her into signing documents supporting his control and that Ondo refused to provide a shareholder list. The CEO called the allegations meritless, said the current leadership retains support from key stakeholders, lead investors, and the Ondo Foundation, and continues to identify himself as CEO. Ondo, founded by former Goldman Sachs employee Nathan Allman in 2021, is a major real-world asset tokenization company offering products including tokenized U.S. Treasuries, stocks, and ETFs. And finally, Cathie Wood's Ark Invest bought roughly $21 million of Block shares on Thursday after the fintech fell 6%. The buying came after Block reported second quarter revenue. Ark also bought about $2 million of SpaceX shares. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
What if doctors could detect Alzheimer's before symptoms appear or treat cancer with unprecedented precision? On the new season of Tomorrow's Cure, the chart-topping and 2025 Ambie Award finalist podcast from Mayo Clinic, we explore how breakthroughs like these are already reshaping the future of healthcare. I'm Lindsay Sievert, the new host of Tomorrow's Cure, and this season I'm joined by leading physicians, researchers, and Mayo Clinic experts exploring everything from AI-powered diagnostics to precision cancer treatments. Follow Tomorrow's Cure wherever you get your podcasts.
I see you.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet.
Yeah. Go, 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 go!
A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole family.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.